Hello and welcome. You're watching CNBC-TV18 Newsreel. I'm Archana Solanki. My cover story: Go First bankruptcy filing. Hundreds of passengers and 5,000 employees of the airline have been left in the lurch as the cash-strapped airline suspended operations till Friday. In fact, many flyers were stranded at Delhi airport as the airline failed to inform them about the cancellations. Although the airline has assured customers of the ticket refund, many have taken to social media to express their resentment. Meanwhile, speaking exclusively to CNBC-TV18, the CEO of Go First, Kaushik Khona, has said that the voluntary insolvency plea is to protect the airline's assets and to find a solution. The National Company Law Tribunal will hear the insolvency plea tomorrow. Meanwhile, market regulator SEBI's new advertisement code for registered investment advisors and research analysts has come into effect. As per SEBI's rules, advisors and analysts cannot use superlative terms like best, number one or top advisor in the advertisements. They also cannot promise risk-free returns. Meanwhile, the Enforcement Directorate conducted searches at multiple premises linked to Manappuram Finance in Kerala over alleged money laundering. The NBFCs face the allegations of collecting public deposits worth over 150 crore rupees, which is against the central bank's guidelines. All right, let's get the big national headline. Will LGBTQ couples be allowed to have a joint bank account? On the 7th day of the same-sex marriage hearing in Supreme Court, the centre proposed setting up a committee to address such concerns. The committee will be headed by the Cabinet Secretary to examine what could be done administratively to address these concerns of the same-sex couples. The committee will look into allowing them to avail some basic benefits like including joint bank accounts or nominating a partner in insurance policies. All right, let's shift our focus. After initially terming their protest as indiscipline, Indian Olympic Association chief PT Usha met the protesting wrestlers at Jantar Mantar today. However, wrestler Bajrang Punia, who's one of the leading protesters, said that she's assured the players that she'll help them. She also said that her comments were misinterpreted. Remember, PT Usha had last month criticized the wrestlers for not waiting for the report of the committee. The wrestlers had reacted strongly to her statement, saying that they were hurt by her comments. Wrestler Vinesh Fogart, meanwhile, has alleged that Sports Minister Anurag Thakur tried to suppress the matter when the wrestlers approached him over sexual harassment allegations against WFI chief Brij Bhushan Singh. However, the minister has responded, saying that one should not jump the gun and let the inquiry be over. He said that action will be taken only after proper investigation is conducted and the case cannot be a media trial. All right, let's get to the big international headlines. In a sensational claim, Russia has accused Ukraine of trying to assassinate President Vladimir Putin. The Russian Ministry of Defense reported that 2 Ukrainian drones attempted to target the president last night, and the drones, however, were shot down. From 150 last year to 161 now, India has entered the bottom 20 in the 2023 World Press Freedom Index list, as per the latest report by French news watchdog Reporters Without Borders. Pakistan is at 150, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal and Bhutan all rank above India. Out of a total 180 countries, this ranking is based on 5 categories: political, legislative, economic, socio-culture and safety of journalists. Norway remained on the top of the list for the 7th consecutive year, while North Korea remained the worst country for journalists. This morning, a 14-year-old boy opened fire at his teacher and then other students in a Belgrade classroom, killing 8 children and a security officer, in total 9. As per Serbia's Interior Ministry, 6 children have been hospitalized along with the teachers. The 7th grade student has been arrested over this attack. The motive behind the shooting is still being ascertained. It is important to note that mass shootings are comparatively rare in Serbia, which has some very strict gun laws. Artificial intelligence is in the headlines, and to talk about the concerns around it, the chief executives of Alphabet, Google, Microsoft, OpenAI and other big companies are set to meet the country's Vice President Kamala Harris and other White House members. This to discuss the responsible development of AI. Kamala Harris will address the need for safeguards that can mitigate AI's potential risks and emphasize the importance of ethical and trustworthy innovation. Some 11,500 film and television writers from the Hollywood continue to protest. They are seeking higher minimum pay, more writers per show, and shorter exclusive contracts, among other demands. These writers don't want AI taking their jobs. All of the top late-night shows, which are staffed by writers that write monologues and jokes for their hosts, immediately went dark. NBC's The Tonight Show, Comedy Central's Daily Show, ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live, CBS's The Late Show, and NBC's Late Night all made plans to rerun through the week. Generative AI is seeping into the workplace, and since the AI chatbot may store data typed into it, it has raised alarms at Samsung headquarters. The company has barred employees from using the AI chatbot and other generative AI tools after learning that they had uploaded sensitive code to ChatGPT. Those who violate these norms could be fired by the giant. Samsung has reportedly banned the use of generative tools out of concern that data used by these platforms is stored on external servers that might end up in the wrong hands. Alright, technology has taken a new turn. You can now get your ready-to-eat fish printed out. An Israeli food tech company says it has 3D printed the first ever ready-to-cook fish using animal cells cultivated and grown in a laboratory. The company extracts cells for now from fish and grows them into muscle and fat. Those cells are then added to a bio-ink suited for special 3D printers. And this is our moment of the day. All you 90s kid, now is the time for utmost nostalgia with the return of the Backstreet Boys, set to perform in India after 30 long years on May 4th. The band of boy has landed in Mumbai. The band has also seen close to a 2-time surge in daily searches on Spotify in India. After performing in Mumbai, they will head to Gurugram. And that's it from me and my team. I'll be back tomorrow with another power-packed lineup of stories that matter to you. Stay tuned and do share your feedback.